Hey guys, welcome back to Wiles HVAC and stuff. Today I wanted to talk about the ecobee thermostat. The ecobee is a neat little thermostat. It has a lot of different functions on it. This is my own personal ecobee. It happens to be the ecobee 4. The ecobee 4 is a little more advanced. It can do some of the different things that the others can't as far as multi-stage systems, operate dehumidifiers for whole home dehumidification or humidifiers, some of your different accessories. It is also Wi-Fi, so you can run it from your phone. So anybody that's looking for a little extra technology with the thermostats, the ecobee 4 is an excellent choice. The other thing with the ecobee 4, it can only be purchased by a licensed contractor. Some of the other versions can be purchased in a store, but with the ecobee 4, and as long as it's done by a contractor, you get a better warranty on it. I believe it moves up to 5-year warranty. So it's a great little thermostat. But with your ecobee, it comes with everything you see there, the thermostat on the wall, the beauty ring, everything like that. It also has what they call a little bee. That little bee is a wireless remote sensor that can sense temperature and motion. You can put it in a different room, different part of the house. If you have any hot spots, cold spots, it works great. That's actually one of the reasons we used it in our house. You can average the temperatures there, so it evens the house out a little bit. The other thing with the ecobee, as far as we always recommend having them put up by a licensed certified contractor. This one's already been put up. We're not going through installation process today. We're only going through normal function because that's what we want to do the video on today. So as you see it right now, the big number in the middle, the 71, is the temperature it is in the house right now. Right above that, it says 46%. That is the relative humidity in my home right now at the moment. And then the slide scale on the side where it says 72, that's your temperature setting. So if you want it up, run it up. Or if you want it less, you can run it down, whatever you like. So that's basic operation as far as doing it that way. From your phone, you can actually do pretty much all this the exact same way. The unit does have to be hooked up to Wi-Fi, and you have to download the app, and then you can do all of it just the same as what you do here. So actually my ecobee, I normally never touch it. I do everything from the app. It does pretty much everything the same way. So some of the functions it has here, like the button down there, is our main menu. We've got system. You click it. We want to look at the HVAC system. You can select between heat, cool, auto, and off. You can also select your dehumidifier, which you can set your dehumidifier range if you have a whole house dehumidifier wired on, which I do on this one. So at that point you can set your humidity. Right now it's set at 42%. I usually vary mine a little bit depending on the weather and everything. I've also been playing with it a little bit this morning, so all my settings are off a little bit. But you can set exactly what you want your humidity to be at, and the ecobee will actually start and stop the equipment for you. So it works out really well. You've got the options for your sensors. You can have it read your little bee or your ecobee sensor depending on what area you want it to work. The ecobee 4 comes with one remote sensor or one little bee. I believe you can have up to 4 on there. You can buy additional ones if you have different spots you want to balance in the house. So smart home and away, the follow me option, which once you have one of these you can play with it a little bit and see what it all is. But the smart home and away works really well because you can have your programming set for specific temperatures. And if you happen to come home early one day, there's a little motion sensor in there and it picks up your heat signature. As soon as you walk by the thermostat, it knows that you're home, so it'll automatically turn the heat up to what your normal settings are for. Schedule, just like any programmable thermostat, you can set up your time periods and temperatures that you want in the house. One good thing about the ecobee 4, you can actually have as many time slots in there as you want. So a lot of the traditional programmable thermostats were a 2 or 4 day or 2 or 4 period throughout one day. With this, you can actually set up as many as you like, so that's very handy. Comfort settings, that's where we're setting what we want our temperatures to be. Like when I'm at home, I want the heat at 70, I want the air at 73. You can put that wherever you want, and you can pick how many sensors are actually participating. You can set all your different times for different days. Then we've got vacation mode. You can set, if you know you're leaving and going on a vacation, you can set up the time and what temperatures you want it to be. It will automatically drop the temperature and then raise it back up or put it back to normal whenever you get home. Or like mine, I set it for right before I get home, so that's a perfect temperature when I get home. Reminders and alerts. You can have that set up to where it gives you different alerts if something happens. Like mine, I did have a battery fail on my Little Bee, so I have alerts on there just telling me that my Little Bee's battery was dying. So I did get a new battery in there. Mine's actually been up for a couple of years, so the batteries last quite a while, so they do well. And then you can set up your preferences as far as what you want it to alert you of as far as your regular maintenance. I have mine set up on 6-month reminders that it pops up and reminds me to check out my furnace and air conditioner, reminds me to change my filter, UV light, and then the big thing that I like is you can set up your temperature and humidity level alerts. Mine's set up for 58 degrees, so if my house is set to heat and it drops below 58 degrees for some reason, the ecobee knows that something's wrong, so it will send me a notification that the temperature is falling in my house and I need to look at the equipment or something's wrong. So it does the same thing with humidity. If the humidity is too high, too low, anything like that, so you can set up your preferences that way. It works very well. We'll get back out here. The settings themselves, most of the preferences, I'm going to leave that to your contractor to set up because that's who you need to be doing that anyways. But you can set up your Wi-Fi connection, which mine says connected to Wiles. That's my internet access. You can set all your preferences for that, set your date and time, that kind of thing. You can set up a lock on the thermostat. That way nobody can touch the thermostat and access it or make any adjustments on the screen. I don't do that. I don't have any reason to lock mine out, but that is an option. So that's most of them as far as your basic operation. This thermostat does also have some cool features. It is voice activated. So like now we can say, "Hey Alexa, set my ecobee to 74 degrees.
The heat's set to 74.
Now, if that's not cool, I don't know what is. Hey Alexa, tell me a joke.
Why are mushrooms such great entertainers?
I don't know why.
Because they're fun guys.
Ha ha ha, so funny. Hey Alexa, are you part of the government or are they listening to me?
I don't know that one.
Of course you don't know that one. Either way, you can turn Alexa on and off. She does a nice job sometimes as far as you can talk to Alexa, you can have it play you music, different things like that. You can actually order stuff on Amazon and it links straight to your Amazon account. The little microphone button down here turns it on and off. So we'll turn it back on for a second. Hey Alexa, play me a techno beat.
Okay, the station, Techno, on Amazon Music.
So as you can see, the ecobee does all kinds of cool things. You can use it remotely with your Wi-Fi and using the app. You can do it from the computer. You can control it from the thermostat itself. It does all kinds of things. It can work a lot of different systems. I would definitely give the ecobee 2 thumbs up. It does everything as advertised. It's a very nice little thermostat. So if you do have any questions, ecobee has a great support system where they can answer any of your questions. So leave some comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. God bless.